Utah, Wisconsin, Minnesota, all places I've never been. And I can honestly say that one way or another, I'm going to be spending the night in Anderson. It's raining out there.
We have a tent for him.
Well, the pitter-patter of the rain in the tent. Well, I want to tell you that thinking, just wandering around here listening to Connor talking, I was remembering that I've always wanted to be a writer. I can't remember when I did it. Once it was established that I was never going to play first base for the New York Yankees. I devoted myself, in a way it's family tradition. We're all painters, musicians, storytellers, writers. And I determined, almost unconsciously, to paint myself into a corner so that there would really be nothing else in the world I was fit for. I'm happy to say I pretty well managed it. And my first book was published when I was 21. And I have a very clear memory of wandering in this downtown New York and seeing my book in the window of a small bookshop, my first novel, A Fine and Private Place. And I just stared at it and literally pressed my nose against the window and went inside, finally, nerved myself up and said to the proprietor, "That book in your window, I wrote that." He looked at me. "Which one?" And I pointed out, "That book. You wrote that." "Uh-huh. No, really. I did." He studied me for a while, and then he called his wife out of the back. "Mama, you gotta come out here." And she came out, and said, "That book, the one, just right there with the sunlights on, he wrote that." She looked at me. I said, yeah, that was me. I really did write that. And he didn't quite walk around me, but near enough. And finally, he planted himself in front of me and announced, "I'm going to write a book." And it was so clear, if this schmuck can write a book, anybody. That was my introduction to the world of literature.
It's true. One of my jobs is to tell tales out of